Hello YouTubers, welcome to another video, and I'm very excited to share with you a fabulous pairing. I came about it a little bit randomly and it caught me by surprise, and I have to share with you guys because it sounds like heaven, and I know you like music that sounds like heaven. And I'm talking about the Sennheiser Momentum 3s together with the Chord Mojo 2. Now, I spent the whole day today listening to these two together via 3.5mm jack with it active, right? So basically the way that this works is like the Chord Mojo sends off the signal onto the amp on here, and then the amp on here powers the headphones themselves. And I find that combination of the Mojo 2 and the Momentum 3s to be some of the best sound I ever heard in my life. In all truthness, these Momentum 3s had been in a cupboard there for the last couple of years, because ever since I got my AirPods Max, I kind of didn't use the Momentum 3 anymore, because these are just more practical. The noise cancelling is a lot better and stuff like that, and they sound decent over Bluetooth. But the Momentum 3s, they really don't, they sound good. They're really good. I mean, it's better than the XM3s. I think I have a video review from a few years ago where I said what the difference is. But man, the Mojo 2 brings out, the Mojo 2 is quite a high-end device. And the Momentum 3s, whatever the hardware is on here, it more than keeps up with it. And it delivers this punchy bass, this tight sound, this smooth highs, the beautiful vocals. It just makes the sound coming out of the Mojo, it gives it justice. And yeah, so I wanted to share that because there might be some of you out there with a pair of Momentum 3s that you no longer use, like I wasn't using a lot. And, just wondering what to do with it. Or if you want to buy secondhand, I think people are selling these cheap nowadays. But these are worth a lot more than whatever the secondhand value is. Okay, they're not great in some ways, if I compare them with the AirPod Max. The ANC isn't great. The transparency isn't great. The sound, when you flick the ANC, it affects the sound quite dramatically, so I think the bass gets really strong and stuff and loses definition, the sound, so they're best used with the ANC off. But the way I see it, if you are in the market, so you got a Mojo 2, for example, or you got an amplifier or a DAC of some sort, right? But the Mojo 2 is the one to have anyway. And you have the Momentum 3s, give them, and you want a set of closed back headphones, go and get these. These are amazing, right? Amazing. You give them the right signal and they sound super amazing, right? So look at it that way. Yeah, I'm going to spend the money on some closed back headphones that I can listen to at home, or I can listen to in a not very busy, noisy office, with the added bonus of the ANC feature, which, although not comparable to the AirPods Max, is still there and it still works, right? So if you're out and about. Yeah, and another thing I like about the Momentum 3s, now that I've come back to them, is just how premium they feel. Like, they're on the level with the AirPods Max for sure, and there's nothing else I touched that feels quite like this. Bowers and Wilkins, maybe. They got like this fabric thing, but this is all metal. This is a genuine leather. It folds, which is great. They don't fold nowadays for some reason. I think the Momentum 4s, they don't fold, and they're all made of plastic. And I read somewhere that the Momentum 3s actually sound better than the Momentum 4s. Of course, they don't have whatever, 60 hours battery time like Momentum 4s. The Momentum 4 is more modern, more sleek design, all that kind of stuff. There's one thing that when the wind catches here, so if you take these outside and the wind catches here, yeah, it's gonna make some noise. But man, you know, like, you forget all of that, you know, when you connect these to the Mojo 2, you forget all the shortcomings of these headphones. They are just absolutely amazing, right? I don't know what the driver is, you know, the probably shares the driver with some fancy headphones. I don't know what the DAC is. Well, yeah, actually, I don't know if it uses the DAC. I think it uses just the amp stage, because the equalizer works. And this is a main thing of the Mojo. You can equalize everything. You know, you can take that excess bass, or you can put it on the mid bass. The mid bass on this stuff is so tight. It's so beautiful. It's so nice. You know. So I wanted to share this with you because I was so happy today listening to music via my old Momentum 3s. Another way to listen to music, and I also tried because I just felt like trying, is use the DAC mode. So these can connect USB directly to your laptop or phone, I guess, and then so there's a digital signal coming into here, and there's an internal DAC which decodes that's a signal, and then it's amplified internally. So the difference is that if you use the 3.5, I think it skips that DAC. I'm not sure if it skips the DAC or not, but it would make sense because you're feeding it an analog signals that just needs to be amplified. So, but then how does the noise cancelling still work? So if you guys know how this works, let me know. I know that from the AirPods, you know, they do sell this expensive cable, lightning cable to 3.5, and I know that there is a conversion from analog, obviously because it's a 3.5, into digital, and then from digital to analog again, and it's a mess. I got the cable and I returned it because it's a mess. It just doesn't make it sound so good. But with the Sennheisers, it sounds amazing. So, you know, get yourself a pair of these. As I said, look at it as a pair of closed back headphones. That's it. And then, you know, the rest is just added features, because as a closed back pair of headphones, man, it's brilliant with the Mojo. I mean, also with a hip DAC or a Griffin, they will also sound really amazing, but with the Mojo, everything just sounds a little bit better. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I just had to share this with you. I know I'm reviewing a very old headphone, but you know, sometimes you don't need new stuff to get up there in terms of sound quality. So save on the phones, get some Mojo, and you'll be laughing. You'll be in paradise. I mean, okay, not quite as refined the sound as the 660 S2s. Here's the 660 S2s, but you know, not far off at all, you know. So well done, Sennheiser. I'm still vowing for the Momentum 3s. Thank you so much. So if you liked it, hit subscribe or like or whatever, you know, like you know, if the channel starts picking up, who knows, I might edit some videos and things. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers. Amazing.